How is everybody doing today? I hope everybody's doing well. This is another video from Amna Guru. You can call me Kat, and today we'll be making scones. Now, scones happen to be my favorite tea time treat. Unfortunately, it's not readily available in this country, and even if they are served, they're usually served at quite expensive restaurants and cafes. Therefore, I will be making my own batch today. So fingers crossed, let's hope it's going to be great. Right, I'd say that this is a relatively quick and easy recipe in the sense that you don't need that much equipment. All you really need is a bowl and a clean surface. Okay, so let's get started. First thing that I do is I actually sieve the flour. Okay, quickly. It's not actually necessary to sieve the flour, but I just want to because I don't know, I just like it. It makes it nice and airy. And right, once you've done that, got all the flour in, all you need to really do is put in your half teaspoon of baking powder. Make sure that it's a level teaspoon, okay? Half that. And got my salt, which is a pinch, but I'm just using a spoon to put that in. Okay, it's about that much. Okay, I'm using Himalayan salt, but actually you can use any sort of salt. And I need my castor sugar, which is 40 grams. And put all that in. And then I just swirl it around with my hands so that it's well mixed. And I have to make sure that my hands are cold. I also have to make sure the butter is cold, so I'm going to get the butter now. Okay, this is the butter. It's been chilled. Now you can break it into pieces, but this is not that hard, so I'll just quickly break it into this bowl here. And this is 75 grams of butter. Okay. And what you want to do is you want to create breadcrumbs. But you have to work quickly because you don't want the butter to melt. I'm just doing this as fast as I can, making sure that there's no lumps. And I'm using my fingertips. Now once you've created crumbs, all you need to do is you need to put in your vanilla essence. Now I use also half a teaspoon. I need to put in my fruit. I've decided to make a fruit scone. So essentially what you need to do is you have to put the fruit in some tea to give it that nice flavor. People normally use sultanas, but I would like to use blackcurrant. And this is the result, and this has been pulled down. So I just put this in. And I need my egg, which needs to be beaten. Okay, just beat this up. Pour this in. And also those 2 tablespoons of yogurt and milk to be put in as well. Okay. I need to quickly mix this all together. The consistency is not going to be a perfect round ball. It's going to be a bit sticky, but that's what you want. Okay. And don't knead it too much. Just make sure that everything is mixed in well. That's it. Has a lovely smell to it, which I very much like. Now it's supposed to stick to your hands a bit, but if it's too much, then just get some extra flour and add that in. So what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to take some flour and I am going to flour the surface. So I've got some flour in my hands so that I can just remove the excess. I'm just going to flour the surface like so I can put my dough on it. Once I got all my ingredients and everything, it doesn't take a lot of time to actually make the dough. Don't want to waste it. And just make sure that there are no like spots where there's like just flour. Okay, I think that looks about right. What you need to do now is to quickly shape your scones. You can like estimate it's about maybe an inch thickness, and you don't really need to use a rolling pin for this. Now I've decided to use a flower shaped design for my scones, and I need obviously a tray to put them on. This is the tray. I'm just going to press quickly. Don't expect a perfect design. Try to make it about the same thickness all around. You should get roughly about 6, I would say. Okay, now I've got some leftover dough from this, so I'm just going to make a little baby scone. And I'm not going to use a cutter for this. Okay, I don't want to handle the dough too much. I think my baby scone is going to go here somewhere. Baby scone is going to go in the middle. Right. I've prepared a little glaze. I don't actually have a brush for this, so I'm just going to use my finger and just glaze the top of these scones with some milk and leftover egg from the egg that I just put in the dough just now. I don't actually have a proper brush, I'm just going to use my finger. Now once it's glazed, I'm just going to leave this for half an hour. I will put it in the fridge because I'm living in a hot country, but you can, if it's a cold country, leave it out. Right, it's nearly 30 minutes. I've heated the oven to 200 degrees Celsius because I have a convection oven. But if you don't have one, you can heat it to 220. Okay, and I've got the heating element on for both the top and bottom. Here are my scones, and I'm going to put this in the oven for 8 to 10 minutes. So this has just come out of the oven. As you can see, maybe this part is slightly more golden brown than this part, probably because the heat is not even. So we're going to try these scones, and I'm going to break one open and see whether it's any good. I'll be using my butter that I made last week and some jam, lychee with butterfly pea spread. I'll take this one. Now the tradition is to actually just break it open. So it's still hot. So as you can see, it's opened up in the middle. I'm just going to use some of my butter. You can use cream, but I prefer just good old butter. So I'm gonna try this. I haven't put any of the jam on yet, but I'm just gonna try it with the butter. Not bad. I'll put a bit of jam on this and have another bite. I can say that I'm happy. So this is probably a success for me. Till the next video, I hope you like this one. Please click like and subscribe. Bye.